Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you an advanced edge pairing method for the 4x4, and this is supposed to be used with the Yao method. So you should know, if you use the Yao method, how to get to this point with the centers and the cross edges already formed. If you don't know the Yao method, I do have a video on it, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube, so you can just search it or watch my video and you can learn how to do Yao method from there. And this is the edge pairing that I like to use for the Yao method, and I'm going to teach it to you right now. So I call this 6-2 edge pairing because you usually, in most cases, you pair up 6 edges by doing a slice and a slice back, and then you just solve the remaining edges, which is 2 if it works out like it usually does. And there's a couple cases where it's not 6-2, and I'm going to go over those at the end, and they're pretty easy to deal with, pretty logical, and you probably will run into them with any other kind of method you use. But anyways, I'm going to jump right into it. So first, like with any kind of edge pairing, you want to find 2 edges that match up, and then you want to orient them to be paired. So same as in the reduction method, whatever. So I see a yellow-orange edge here, and I also see a yellow-orange edge here, and then you want to put them right next to each other like this, so that when you slice over, they will be paired, and that's important. Now, we're not going to slice this and put in an unsolved edge like you would in a kind of beginner's method, you could say, kind of edge pairing. What we're going to do is, so since this is pushing this out of the way, if we find the other red-blue and put it underneath it, we can have another edge pair formed. So I'm going to find the red-blue, and that's right here. So I want to put that right here in the proper orientation. You don't want it like this, flip, because if you push it over, it just pushes it out of the way and you're not going to pair anything there. So make sure that it's in the right orientation. It's just pretty logical. Nothing much to explain there. So now when we slice over, we form 2 edges. So now we're going to do the same exact thing for here. So if I push this over, as you can see, the red-green moves over, and now we want to put the other red-green in this spot here. So I see it's right there, so I'm going to insert that and pair it up. Alright, so now that's pretty much the maximum you can do at this point. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out all these 3 edges and replace them with 3 unsolved edges. So this is the last unsolved edge, and so we're going to end up slicing back to there. So this yellow-red is going to go over here like that when we slice back. So I want to put the other yellow-red right here so that we can form another pair when we slice back. So I see it's right over here, the yellow-red, and so now I've uninserted this, or one of those edges, and so I have one there, and now when I slice back, I'll have another here. But we're going to do this for all of them, so I'm going to continue. So when this slices back, the yellow-green is going to be over this spot, so I'm going to put the yellow-green right here, right there. So now when I slice back, I'll have another one. And then same here, when I have this, the orange-blue, and then here's the other orange-blue, so I'm going to put that right here. And now when I slice back, I have 6 edges solved, and it actually happens to be that I had 1 edge solved before, and that means that now I have all of them solved. But sometimes you'll have the case of, or most of the time for the actual 6-2, you'll just have 2 left like this, or just somewhere in the top layer or somewhere, and you just line those up and you just do the same flipping algorithm that you do in reduction method or usually any other kind of edge pairing. So you slice over, flip the edge, whatever kind of flipping algorithm you like, and slice back. And now I'm going to go and show you some other extraneous cases, different cases that I sometimes run into. Pretty logical to solve, but I'm still going to go over them. So in this case here, I'm about to pair, I'm trying to pair my third edge, or find the piece for it, and it's part of a pair that's already being used to pair this. So I can't move it to be lined up with this piece, or this this green red, these two. So I can't move this here, else I'll just ruin this, and then I'll just be continuously moving pairs if I try to save it. So simply I'm just gonna have to slice, and then I'm gonna have to actually hold on, let me switch this out. So I'm gonna slice, and then I'm not just gonna switch out this one, I'm actually gonna switch out this one also, the one that could not be solved, because I can still make another pair by using this piece here, slicing back here. So you would do that to slice back and form another pair, and then do the rest. So it's only a loss of one pair, and then you may end up with 3 edges, which I'll go over next how to solve. So here I'm at the very end of my edge pairing, and I have 3 edge pairs left. And how you're going to deal with these is you're going to line up one pair like you normally would to pair just one edge, and that's what we're going to do. And you want to make sure that the third pair is on the top layer, because you don't want to have it being sliced apart, because we're going to be working with that. So it needs to be on the top layer. So now slice over to pair the edge, and now just like with the other slice backs, we're going to put this edge piece here, so that when we slice back, this piece is going to go on top of the corresponding piece here to form the last edge, and then that will solve the last 3 edges. So so I have my green red and the green red here, and orient them so that when you slice back you form another edge, just like we've been doing all along, and then that will solve the rest of your edges. So those are most of the extraneous cases. If you run into any more, they're all very logical, very easy to deal with, but I wanted to make sure I could cover as many as possible that I could think of. So those are just a couple that you'll run into often, and if there are any more, they're really easy to do, very logical, just think about it, and it's super quick. So I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.